Here we are in Liverpool with the Bullet, Stephen Bunting. Stephen, first of all, what was it like to be back in the Premier League here in your home city?
It's amazing to be in the Premier League in any city is a special thing, but obviously in my home crowd, my hometown, it was special, and I got a draw, which I'm happy. We've
seen a lot of the challengers, contenders change their walk onto something local, but you didn't. You stuck with what you've always had recently. Reasons behind that?
I had a bit of, well, there was a bit of the mighty war before the intro, and then obviously leading into mine, but a good friend of mine, Colin Murray, said you're here for you, you're not here for them. So it's about getting on that stage and believing in myself, and that was the reason behind that.
Looking back at the game, is it the win that got away though? 4-1 up, Rob was there for the taking. You were a little bit disappointed with only a draw?
I'm disappointed with the performance, to be honest. I'm playing a lot better than that, but being back on that stage in front of all these people, it's going to take time to get used to again. But it's where I want to be, so I need to get used to it pretty fast, and obviously keep doing what I'm doing on the circuit. I'm sure I'll be back here full time.
Does that give you the taste of what could be again in maybe 2021?
Well, maybe not 2021, but yeah, hopefully in the near future. We'll see how we go. Obviously, I've got a lot of TV tournaments coming up, a lot of Pro Tour as well. Hopefully I don't get the virus, so keep on the board.
Did you run at the UK Open as well, give you confidence heading into here?
Of course, yeah. Obviously, any good run in any tournament gives you confidence, and I believe, like I said, I believe in playing better than ever, and obviously now I can push on.
Playing Rob, stablemate, friend, was that easier than playing someone else, or was it actually harder?
I think harder, because you want to try and hate him, but you can't because he's a mate. So yeah, but then again, I don't hate anyone. I'd just say that. But yeah, it was quite hard and difficult playing Rob, but the crowd was brilliant, and I enjoyed the experience again.
Stephen, congratulations and thank you as always.
Thank you.
Stephen, looking at I was going to ask you about the crowd. How much did they give you a sort of second wind, or especially when Cross got it back to Rob got it back to 4-4 in particular?
They were massive, really, especially at the start of the match. Obviously the walk on and everything, and getting on the stage, and I had a great reception. I could see the missus and all my family and stuff, and they were pushing me along, and then Rob come back at me. That was the end of the game, really. I was just happy in the end to scrape the draw.
Do you think that playing him in the UK Open on Saturday, even in the losing effort, do you think that sort of helped you get ready for today?
Yeah and no. It was probably there in the back of my mind that I just lost to him so quick, but obviously, as I said in all my interviews leading up to this, we always have really close games. So if he was a betting man, a draw would have probably been favourite.
Thanks, Stephen. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Stephen, how did that compare to your first Premier League experience in 2015? Because obviously you played Phil, it didn't quite go to plan on that night.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to get a point in Liverpool, to be honest. Obviously when I played Phil, it was my debut. Didn't know what to expect, didn't know the venue and stuff. This year I knew the venue, I knew the practice room, I knew the crowd, what it was going to be like. So I had that experience behind me, and I think that game probably, on my debut, I'd have lost that game quite easily. So I was just happy to get the draw in the end.
What do you feel you need to do to push on to get yourself back in this Premier League full time?
Just more of the same, to be honest. I'm practicing with Hong Kong's #1, Kai Fan Lung, and we're putting in 4 or 5 hours a day. You've seen his performances in the Q school as well, and he was pretty sharp. So hopefully we can batter each other up on the practice board and take that onto the tournaments.
Stephen, can I ask you what happened last night?
I got in from where I was. I went to bed, and then I woke up this morning. No, to be honest, I think that was probably one of Liverpool's best performances of the season. I think they were sharp, solid, they looked fresh, and then obviously after extra time it's a bit different in it. But yeah, no, I was happy with the performance, just not the result.
But obviously the Premier League is going to be kicking here. What will that mean for you?
Well, we hope so, unless it gets cancelled. It's massive, not for me, but for the whole city. Obviously 30 years is a long time for the last championship, and if we can get over the line this year, it'll be special. The streets will be lined, and it'll be scenes all over Sky, and it'll be all over the TV, all over the world. And Liverpool's a massive club, and they need the silverware, and the Premiership is one of the biggest out there.